All right, guys, now that we've introduced why it's going to work and how it's going to work and the structure that we're going to follow, I want to get into a little bit of how to make this personal, how to scale it or to RX plus these workouts so that it meets you where you are, no matter who you are, no matter how new or advanced you are. This meets you where you are and you're going to get crazy results from it. So let's get into that a little bit. If you're someone that needs to scale it, well, you'll see that I'm going to prescribe a certain number of reps, a certain amount of weight, a certain type of range of motion, and you can now change that. So if needed, try to hit the prescribed reps, try to hit the prescribed range of motion, but if you need to, lower the reps. If you need to, do a partial range of motion, part of the movement. And I will talk about that throughout this series in each video. So as we demonstrate any movement, I will tell you how to scale it down and how to progress it. I will talk about how many reps we're going to do today and what you may need to do to bring it down a little bit if you're not quite there yet. And then finally, less weight. So some of these workouts, we're going to do backpack workouts, putting stuff on our back, things like that. Well, you would just use less weight than someone else may use. If you're one of our RX Plusers, if you're one of the Rons, Janets, Nicoles, BA, Dans, one of those in the world, then obviously you can increase the demand of these workouts by same thing, but the opposite, adding more reps, doing harder variations of the movement, or more weight. So really fill that backpack up, put a plate on your back, put something on your back to make the push-ups harder. We'll talk about all that as we go through this series on how you can adapt this. Now each week, like I said, I'm going to prescribe a set number of reps. And in the beginning, I think it's going to be really important that you follow that to feel out where you are. But then like any linear program, you're going to add reps or weight or harder movements as we go, and I will talk about that each week throughout this series, so we are progressing and it is causing that progressive overload no matter where you are. The last point I want to talk about is quality. So no matter what you do, I don't want you to tell me you did the handstand push-up instead of the elevated pike push-up, because that makes you sound like a badass even though your range of motion sucks and your shoulder's getting destroyed. I don't want you to tell me you did 20 push-ups instead of 12, but you did those baby dick ones where you kind of went half rep. I want full range of motion. What I want you to focus on this program, no one's looking. For a lot of these workouts, we're not counting score. So get better, all the way down, all the way up. That's what's going to make this hard. That's why you're going to get better. So focus on quality. Don't destroy your shoulder in the movement. Don't destroy your back. Do this shit the right way so we truly get better and add more integrity. If that's all we do in this month, that would be a huge gain to come back to the gym and have more integrity in our movements. But I think we're going to get to know a lot more about these body weight functions. I think we're going to develop a lot of strength in our core, our shoulders, and the range of motion in our movements by following this series. So please focus on the quality no matter what it is and hold yourself to that standard. Don't just go for reps. Like I said, no one is looking. I want to focus this program on quality, not reps. Now with that said, I'm excited to get into day one where we'll go through the programming and how to do these movements.